What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having an amazing weekend so far. I know I am. I don't really know how to introduce this. This is an amazing simulation game called Project Hospital. It will be what we are doing a playthrough on. You guys will be getting a semi-raw. I just messed around with it a little bit. I have never played this game other than this. Let's just hit that. I think it will be fun. I think you guys are going to like it as a playthrough. And I'm really interested and want to do this as a playthrough. I will be doing like the sandbox, of course. Patients can die. I'm not going to unlock everything. I wanted to, but I'm not going to do this time. But remember, if we had 100 subs by the end of March, I will be doing a bigger giveaway. And whenever we hit 75 subs, I saw we're starting to get there and growing. I will be doing a decent giveaway, not as big. So we'll start off with the normal 400 limit on employees. As you guys can see in the background, this is a as the nurse plays a solitaire. But this is a very in-depth game. I think it's very good and it was very well made. Let's hit new game, sandbox. Patients can die. That's all we want. I probably will go bankrupt, not gonna lie, but I will keep doing this if you guys want to see it. Let's try to get this video to 5 likes. And I just really hope this series does well. And that you guys would like to see it. Because I know from what I played, this is a very well made game and it is very fun. And let's just get into it with hit and start. So, it is a very in-depth. You guys will see in the start. This is just like a little rundown. You guys can see right here, you're allowed to make loans if you want to build stuff. I'm trying to avoid that. If I have to, I will. But as you guys can see there, you'll have your green is how much money you bring in. You start off, of course, only working through the day, then skipping to the next day and not having a night shift. I was messing around with it, having a night shift. Not many people come at night, which surprised me. That's basically all I'm going to do is keep a day shift for a while. I am just going to make, this is your basic start. So, we have $100,000 as you can see. You come up here, build foundations. I'm going to say we're going to start the hospital. I don't want to start like right there. Oh, let's start it back. Let's start it back here. So, we need like a reception area. Probably about like that big. 6 by 6 for reception. Then we'll have right there's one doctor's office lengthwise. Let's pull this up first and see what that does for reception. Auto. Alright, now we come into emergency. Reception. A 3 by 3 that. Yeah, that's just double what they need. So that's reception. Then we'll have them come out into a hallway back here. Like a room. They'll come out into that. So for interior walls, we're going to stick it to a normal hospital and make them white with a brick outside. And release that. This will be, what am I doing? There we go. Restroom. 3 by 2 is minimum. So that in. Of course, I don't really worry about aesthetic as much as efficiency. That is my primary concern. How big do we have to have a doctor's office? A 4x4. So if we have it a little bit bigger, that should be good. So if we build out here 4 and take it up 6, like that, and build it into a doctor's office. Emergency doctor's office, like that. Oh yeah, we need cleaning closet. Actually, what I'm going to do for that cleaning closet is make it right here, right in between. Great. There we go. Like that. So now we got our basic emergency setup. We'll build out one more office. 4 by 6. And come to walls. Like that. And there. So we're getting our start to our clinic. And that's going to be designated as a doctor's office. Like that. So now we take our foundations, finish off our little square. We'll put a common room and a waiting area. So we'll finish off the exterior walls like that. Come to the doors and start putting in some doors. Like that. And of course, for the entrance, we're coming down to double sliding. Right there and right there. So now we have to furnish the rooms that we have. Oh, yeah. Also, I have to put a door in to get out, don't I? We'll hug that wall like that. And come back to here. As you can see, we've already burned through 11 grand. And what do I want to do? What do we want to do? Let's build your basic little, like that. I don't know why I put that there because there's a wall. That's your basic little reception with a office chair right there, PC right there, and some benches for people to sit on. Well, I didn't choose that. We'll get rid of this wall for now. Not wall, door. And make it a wall like that to put some more benches in. Like that. Alright, so now we have to come to here and do a real quick little basic toilet. Hand dryer in this wall. And sink. Alright, so now we have to deck out at least one of these offices. So how I usually do this is just that. Office desk. Which one's cheaper? That one. What am I doing? Not what I want. Office desk. There we go. Your stool that you always see them in. We give them a square table back in that corner. Vertical light goes there. Stand. I'm trying to use up the least amount of room as possible, so we just give them. And we put in a table. And disinfectant dispenser above that. PC right there. Printer right there. Equipment cabinet right there. Eye test right there. Odometer right there. CRP scan right there. And board right there. So that's everything that the doctor's office needs. And now we just, why'd I get all of that? We still got more. As you can see, we're $15,000 in already. Not as bad of a hit as I thought it was going to take, but we still have to do staff and running operations. Because of course you're going to operate at a loss. Like that. And that's a start. Now I think we're missing one thing. The waiting room. So let's build a waiting room, just a little thing right there. It's just a little start. Get the job done. We'll grow it. Alrighty. So now here, waiting room, bench, right there, right there. I know it's a huge inconvenience to everyone. A little more expensive, but it's worth it. But it gets the most seating in. Now, final part, we hire staff. So, receptionist. We're looking for cheap but effective and efficient. As you guys can see, they have this long commute and dirty feet now. I don't want long commute because they're going to be late. Hard worker. Fresh parent. Definitely not the cheapest. But you guys can see how cheaper, just have dirty feet, but she doesn't have the hard worker. How does this affect? Oh, we have this janitor. So we have efficiency, dexterity, early bird. You're slow, fast, 191. It's worth it. And doctor. I generally get a really good doctor for during the day. Okay, this may. I'm sorry, but 682. No, not even that. Everything's better with this person. There we go. Insurance. We now have our cheapo care. So we get 10 patients. I think it's 10 patients a day. So that's not bad. Let's see. Do we have everything? Yeah, we're good. To start our day. Alrighty. As you guys can see, we're open from 8. No, yeah, we're open from 8 to 8. What? 6 o'clock? 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.? Yeah, I'm working on military time. I used to be really good at it, but I stopped doing it so much. I can't figure out where these guys go. Like, they come in the next day and then they're fine. Okay, but we'll see how it goes. Probably gonna operate as a loss, like I said, for the first couple days. What it is, what it is. We're obviously clinic since we only walk-in clinic since we only have 3 employees that do the bare minimum. There's our first person. Let's see what she'll do. I'm not worrying about floors yet. They don't bother me. I don't care. Like I said, I'm not caring about how aesthetically pleasing it is. I just want it to be efficient. As you can see right here at reception, they can immediately narrow it down. I have, of course, several DLCs installed, one of which being infectious diseases, so I always make sure about any type of an infectious disease. Like they don't have any. There we go. Then she'll begin her assessment. And you can see how much money each of these makes us. But the sad thing is, none of these can be chest contusion, which is an emergency, and broken ribs. Alright, so whenever I do this, I'm obviously going to go for the more clear one. And we'll see. Get her out the ointment or whatever she's going to treat her with. And teach her how to use it. Then she'll be on her way and we'll get some money. We'll get $320. And we have 2 more patients coming in, which is good. And we got a $20,000 government grant, which is amazing. That would allow us to really be safe to build another little doctor's office and get it ready for another doctor. What I usually do if I'm doing this, which I should have done, was quickly build it to where I just bounce back and forth. Same exact thing, same exact place. Because that's all this is going to be, is same exact stuff. In the same places. Except these posters. I never seem to be able to get them in really the exact same spot. It doesn't really bother me if they're not. Equipment table. And an odometer. CRP scan. But, make sure you put down in the comments section what you guys want to name the hospital. I'll go through and read all of them and respond to them. And here in the next couple videos, we'll decide. You guys have like 2 or 3 episodes to decide the name of it. We're starting to get some money moving in. We only have to cover the costs of each person's salary. So $319. Her salary was just covered by that patient, and it's 9:38 a.m. both getting $160 for it. So that's going to cover a portion of her 500 some. Yeah, 533 salary. So probably between all of these, her salary will be covered, meaning we'll be operating at a profit. So at the end of every day, we'll get wages and of course everything else. No clear diagnosis again. Nail fungus. The nice thing is, no matter what it is, it gets treated by the same thing. We'll unlock ambulances eventually, which is good. So as you guys can see, right here is how much money we've made through insurance. And each of these is a different department. Then the wages, the hospitalization aspect of it, and the wages, and of course everything else. I'm still trying to figure out that hospitalization thing. Or chief doctor. Alrighty. So we'll figure this all out together as we keep going. It's gonna take a while. Here shortly. I'll begin hiring more doctors and expanding out some. But for right now, this is working fine. She saw reception. Call for his elbow. Both these are 400. Are they treated by the same thing? No. Oh well. So between her and that other guy, we'll be operating at a profit for the rest of these. Unless, of course, I need to hire another doctor, which it looks like I will here shortly. Oh. Yep, she got it. Golfer's elbow. She'll get her what she needs and be on her way. This almost looked like an ankle injury. Chest. Oh, nope. Cardiac. One injury. Oh, well. We're about ready to be at 3 out of 10 treated for the day. I believe that's what that is. I don't know if that's just from based on what I've seen. There we go. Now we added more patients onto it if we increase. Alrighty. So there's that. Now I think it's 20 patients. Just based on insurance companies. I think more brings in. I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. As long as we operate at a profit, we're good. Which already today we are, which is amazing. And I hope that we win. Not win. Can grow this hospital. You can have a maximum of 6 floors by default. I'm thinking about installing the mod that increases it to, I don't know what it increases. All I know is it increases the amount of floors you can have, and it looked really fun to have. Chest contusion. But yeah, if there's a really good doctor, I'll hire them. That's about it. Otherwise, I'm not hiring another doctor. Really good, really good, really good. Yeah, diagnosis. I know I said I didn't want to hire her. But I'm thinking about doing it. And maybe switching her over eventually to night shift. What are we operating at for today's budget? 800. So that covers both of them easily. If we get backed up more, I will. But right now, there's no need. So we're just a tiny little clinic that helps a couple people. It's not bad. And that, again, that makes no sense to me when people just come in and sit down instead of doing what they need to. Well, that's whatever. Alright, so this guy is coming in next. Back pain. As you guys can see, there's a lot of possible diseases. But as she goes on, we will start to eliminate some. Some type of foot or leg injury based on that limp. What are you waiting on? An accountant. Gotten anything? Yep. That was $320. So yeah, we'll be easily operating, even if I hired another person, at a really good profit. So let's hire her. Just start getting some people moving through. What? I forgot what her diagnostic was if I looked. 96, hers is 98. But then she has advanced diagnostics. Alright. So I think right now we have a really good staff. Correction, I know right now we have a really good staff. They're being very effective. Even one doctor was. Rabies. As you guys could see, that was part of the infectious diseases pack. Chronic kidney disease and lead poisoning. Oh. All three of those are a little bit, except for this one, are pretty bad. That one's not the best either. We're really going through patients. Yep, right there. Another $80. We're bringing in a lot of money. And remember, I am going to be doing Call of War, and I plan on uploading daily. It was my fault that I did not upload for the past day or two. I had stuff going on with my computer. But, anyhow, I'm recording on this desktop. Another $80. Excuse me. But, just really remember that 100 subs by the end of March, I'll be doing a big giveaway, and 75 subs, I'll be doing a smaller giveaway than the one at the end of March. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, and also it will bring more of my content that I teach people how to play some games that I have experience in. Like I'm teaching people how to play Call of War, and putting more informational videos out on it, and just bring my gameplay videos in. And I plan on be doing some Anno 1800, some Rainbow, just a bunch of everything. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to stay in on it. And we'll just basically get into it and see how we go. Just be doing a little bit of everything, and hope you guys like it. This one. So we'll come over to you. Oh. Alright, so arm injury, limited arm motion, and tenderness. Fracture. Oh, one of these. I mean, I'm just gonna hit one. See how it goes. I probably was wrong. I guarantee you it was wrong, but it's whatever. We diagnosed the patient. Did what we had to do. Leg injury. Yeah, pain. Physical examination after the interview. Probably a leg contusion. That's what they usually are. Oh, it might have been right. Very well might have been right. Oh, well. It was worth a try. Alright, so what I am going to do is use this to pause. We have $103,000. I already get a nice little grant, so I'm going to start up a radiology department. So I'm going to come to build some foundations. And I'm basically just going to build off the back. All I need is an x-ray room. It's a 5x5 space. So we'll come into here, build foundations. How big is this? It's a 3x5. That would be 5. So basically, if we just send this back, 5. Come across, 5. Up and over, like that. Now walls. Alright. And delete walls. Like that. So there we go. Now we'll come into our x-ray room. Give it like that. I should have built it back more, but oh well. Like that. X-ray door. And come into here and give it the x-ray machine, of course. Very expensive. Very expensive. Yep. 10 grand. Like that. Office desk. Office desk. Like that. X-ray viewer. Doesn't block the machine. Doesn't block the machine. PC right there. And stool. There we go. Bare minimum. And get someone good at radiology. You're decent. So, time to hit play. Send him over to get an x-ray. X-ray lower limb. Like that. Radiology needs a waiting room. Built that there. $30,000 government grant. Well into the green. Already, but even though we built that, incredible. That for radiology should be perfectly fine. And right there. There we go. Now we can treat him, and I wish we would have had that for that other person. But it is what it is. We'll go in, get an x-ray done, and decide what needs to be done about it. Then, for my understanding is, they'll go back to the doctor, be seen, get treated, then leave. Six more hours a day shift. So we're doing really well. Obviously, start off with 100,000, and we're at 120,000 right now with profits. Even though with profits with an operational staff. So 900 between that doctor over there. 14. Yep, I guarantee we're in the profits. Especially now. So there's that. Pretty successful first day. You guys go to the bathroom. The toilet's thinking about him. See it down in there? Oh, that's awesome. When the toilet thinks about the person, not the person using the toilet. There you go. Alright, so he's a normal person. He washes his hands for a couple of minutes. Alrighty. As you guys can obviously see, we're working through these lines pretty well. The next patient we treat would be our 10th, and we get another grant, which would be awesome. There it is, a $30,000 grant. We're at 150. That's awesome. So now if we come to here, we get sent 10 patients per day. Increases to 15. That's good. This one is a $50,000 grant. Open medical laboratories. Clinic lab right there. Don't worry, we'll wait for that though. These episodes are going to be a little longer because this game is a little on the more slow moving side. But it is what it is. I might get an x-ray of the chest. We're going to make 280 bucks off him. Which covers, actually, almost covers the person that did it. That's awesome. One more person outside. And then our clinic is just going to ride to the end. Actually, I think we gotta fast forward it. Yep, x-ray. Alrighty. We're doing pretty well. Especially for our first day as a clinic. Last patient. Couple. Well, 3 times it. Get it moving. Last patient is out. And our clinic will be closing for the first day. I thank everyone for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're trying to get this video to 5 likes and 100 subs by the end of March. Oh, okay. They come in before and at the end of every day. That makes sense now. I thought they would have been there during the day. Alrighty. So then that's her job done. And our clinic is closed. So let's hit pause as everyone walks out and see what it looks like on our budget. So radiology didn't make any money, of course, so we lost $313. But we made a $1,200 profit on just our emergency. Excuse me. That means we made a total profit of $938 on our, even though we hired everyone. So we spent $31,500 getting everything set up, and we brought in $80,000 in grants, bringing our total profit to $49,000 through $49,340. That is amazing. Like, even this number right here, I'm proud with. The first game on my other sandbox one, I made $300. So, very good. I hope I see everyone in the next one, and everyone has a good night. We'll just name it Y for now. Alrighty. Everyone have an amazing night, and I will see you in our next one.